program. Favourite is Aston Whiskey from box 1. Aston Pivot out at 2. Sankey has support. Number 7, but Aston Whiskey the favourite here. They're about to go set. Ready, race, and Aston Whiskey flew out as the first to begin, began brilliantly. Away quickly, Mr. Bean gets to second and third. Racing forward now is the newcomer Sankey, being followed by Aston Pivot getting up on the inside. About a length further back, Let's Go Georgie. A long way back was Westside Mini-Me and company there with Tiggerlong Zap. On the turn they race. The favourite is full of running, and Aston Whiskey in front, and he's going to be too good. Beats Aston Pivot there, followed by Sankey. Into fourth was Mr. Bean. They were being followed back on the inside of those by further back Tiggerlong Zap and Westside Mini-Me. Further back then was behind them Cartwright Queen and Let's Go Georgie in 22.91, a big fast run. Benjamin Talbot did pretty well. He got first and second there with Aston Whiskey defeating Aston Pivot, and Sankey, the newcomer to town, has run third. In race 3 it's 1, 2, 7 and 4. Mr. Bean has run fourth. 22.91, 2 lengths the winning margin by 3 and 3/4. 1, 2, 7 and 4, a good win to Aston Whiskey, prepared by Benjamin Talbot, beats Aston Pivot and Sankey, and fourth into Mr. Bean. 2 lengths the winning margin by 3 3/4 in 22.91. A good fast run by Aston Whiskey has strolled home an easy winner. Righto, Aston Whiskey, Benjamin Talbot at Wagga for Raymond Border. The owner and trainer gets a winning quinella here. By Bella Infrared from Aston Chanel, and trained by Benjamin Talbot. It is all clear. 1, 2, 7 and 4. 22.91. 2 by 3 3/4. All clear at Wagga. And Aston Whiskey wins it. Aston Pivot was second. Benjamin Talbot also a black dog by Aston Cometto from Aston Tara, also owned by Raymond Border. He's had a pretty good run, and I thought number 7 ran well. Sankey for Christopher Newcomb at its first look around the track, and they've run a very fast time at 22.91. Finished on well for third. 1, 2, 7 and 4. Mr. Bean for Stephen Kemp as honest run to finish in fourth. All clear. 1, 2, 7 and 4, and a good effort there from the Benjamin Talbot pair. They've got first and second, and they won. Got a placing in the first, I think, with Silver, a Colborne Silver, who did fairly well. But that's the way they've finished. It was well backed into $1.40 from 175 into 140. Aston Whiskey has paid number 1, 140 and 130. Number 2, Aston Pivot at 190, and Sankey number 7 at 230. All clear.